women more. And I can honestly say, reading something and it asks, do you think social media ruined men or women more? And I can honestly say, I think social media has definitely affected everybody in some sort of way, whether it was for the positive, the negative. It's affected everybody in some shape, form, or fashion. However, I'm definitely going to have to say it affected and ruined women way more than men. Women take social media too far. Women now do not live in reality. Women literally have created personalities and personas around their internet life. And it's like they don't understand that likes are not dollars. So women are willing to do any and everything for a like. Women can be dead broke.
That's a
But
fact.
as long as they can get up there and look cute and flap their hair, and Lord forbid if they got a body, baby, you can't tell a woman nothing because she's going to automatically assume I could use my body to make some money. And that's insane to me. The hell with chasing goals. Don't nobody want to work no more. Don't nobody want to be career driven because I guess being a doctor is boring these days. We want to be IG models. We want to be sexy red. We just want to be sexy in general. And if we do get a job, we're going to work our 12, 16-hour shifts just so we can go buy us a body because we want to look like Ari. We want to look like Jada. We want to look like all the Instagram girlies. And if you think about it, women don't really have no whole lot of positive influencers to look up to.
That's a fact. That is.
So we're going to stop it here. His question was, social media has ruined our women. So we talk about marriage rates. The Godfather got nothing to do with TikTok and Instagram and these women being thoughts and for the streets.
There we go. One thing that we learning through this journey of this goofy, terrible, destructive gender war is that women are hung up on their feelings. Anytime a woman will come up on the internet and they start talking, it's always about how they feel. And it's become a talking point. And the internet, IG, and social media, it appeals to the feels. So they see IG and they get all these good feelings seeing these pictures of Dubai and Rolls Royces and fancy things and Birkin bags. And today's woman is like, that has to be it. That needs to be my existence. I will not accept anything less than Dubai and Birkin. And if you can't provide it at 21 years old, young melanated man, you need not get in my face, Dusty. So yes, it has ruined them. Because in my opinion, should no young lady or man should be worried about the big, amazing luxuries that life can provide or offer without first earning it. And they out here, no, microwave society, they need it now. And yes, it has ruined women.
All right, I say these young women don't have a problem with the internet. I'm saying they don't have a problem. This is the internet. People have regular lives outside of this phone, this computer, this mobile device, whatever they use. They understand that their life is different from this internet. I see all kinds of things on the internet. I don't wish I live in Dubai. I don't wish to take a trip in Dubai. I don't think some Prince Charming is going to come and get me. And I know I live in Timbuktu, or I live in Detroit, I live in Chicago. That's detached from reality when you start to think that the internet is your life, that the internet is what you can aspire. Everybody can dream. Of course, everybody can dream, but most people understand the reality of their life. You're a factory worker. You have to work overtime in order to make bills, meet your bills, and this, that, and the third. These women are not fantasizing out of the realm of what they are, unless you're just a person that's going to be an influencer. Most of us are not influencers online, so therefore our life is going to be just as dull before we got on the internet as it was when we get off the internet. Okay, so it's just these influencer women. So therefore, the men are looking at women that are influencers that are online. If you take the women online seriously and you think that represents real women, then that's why you have a problem. Regular women don't get on the internet acting like that. Regular women are just regular women.
They are the same women.
The whole fact. And she is spitting the truth, no filter, and she is telling it exactly like how it is. And I agree. I mean, men, us guys, we don't have a whole lot of people that we can, aspire to, or people that we look to that actually influences you in a positive way, because everybody Now their goal is to become an influencer and a life coach, even though they don't really have no life experience. But when you talk about women in particular, their currency is the likes. Their currency is their looks. They use men for money, or they think that they can get to the point to where they use men for money, and they advocated for equal and to be independent, but then they're now interdependent on other people in order for them to maintain their lifestyle, which is all false. It's all cap. It's not real. It really isn't. And that's why you don't see people that actually is having long-term goals and then getting results. Long-term goals apply to everything. It applies to your career. It applies to your relationship. And that's why the same people that don't want to work, the same people that got that mindset, the same people that had that outlook on life is the same people that have problems in relationships and jump from person to person to person. It's a fact. I'm going to have to do a whole video on that. I'm going to break that down today. The same people that have this mindset is the same ones that cannot maintain a relationship, or they cannot maintain going in a direction that's going to obviously benefit them long term when it comes to their career. And so that's why everything is for likes, everything is for clicks. That's why most people break up, or you see people on Facebook, they status change so much and they wish-washy because they so busy paying attention to everything else that's happening around them, which is cap. Most of the stuff that's happening and going on around you is cap. Let me let her cook.
Everybody that they're banking their life off of is a bunch of ran through women that may or may not get paid off of their content. This is the thing. A lot of women like to act like they're getting paid off their content, but I know how that content stuff go, but that's another story for another day. A lot of y'all are just satisfied with likes. Women have let the attention that they receive from social media make them feel like they're worthy of something. And it's like, it's not to say that you're not, but if your real life doesn't have anything going on and all you care about is being posted up and getting cute and getting likes and getting attention from men, it's like, baby, what do you really got going on in your real life? I think women have taken social media to a point of no return. Y'all have now let the internet make y'all think that there's no good men. Y'all have let the internet make y'all think that all men cheat, all men ain't SHIT. Y'all have let the internet make y'all think that the only way to date a man is if you're receiving something. Y'all have let the internet make y'all think that everything,
AKA prostitute.
There we go. So they selling it to the highest bidder. The WAP is for sale. I mean, it's where we at, Mr. Walker.
It is what it is. Transactional. I said that a couple of shows ago, that today's modern relationships are trending heavily towards 100% transactional. It is what it is.
So you all feel like wait a minute, she said that women made the trend make it seem as though all men ain't shit, all men ain't this, all men ain't that. Isn't that the same way men feel about the women, that all the women ain't shit, that all the women ain't got out? That's all we hear.
We don't.
It's over, it's done with, ain't no good women. That's all we hear.
No.
So therefore, men have been influenced.
Do we say that? We say that over here.
You and Mr. Gavin,
we sit here and say that y'all telling us that we sit here and say ain't no good women out there.
You guys have said don't marry. You guys have said you talk
against the majority. We've never said 100%.
And it's not the majority of women. It's not the majority of women, because the majority of women are not on the internet. So therefore, y'all don't meet the majority of women. And the majority of women are regular, normal women, just like me and Terry.
Well, listen,
and every other woman.
Sound good, but the stats say 60% of black women are single moms.
Yeah, but that don't make them hoes. What do you mean? Just because she got a child doesn't make her a hoe.
Time out. You can
don't make her a hoe.
Stop. You can be a bad option for marriage and not a certified 304.
Men are calling all women hoes out here. What do you mean? All women ain't no good. She's not marriage material.
That's why I asked the question. No, y'all can't get that through your brain. If you have a child, you are lessening your chances at finding a desirable mate.
But that don't mean you're not marriageable. I'm confused.
But it just may mean exactly that.
No, it don't. You got two women on the panel right here that had children before they got married and then found a man to marry. It's not impossible. It's not a real.
Let me say this.
You got simps on this planet that will never happen. Y'all don't accept the simp factor.
I think it is imperative for any of us, whenever we give other folks our personal lived experiences, we need to ask ourselves, would the majority of folks want to trade places with me? So when we give our existences, like, hey, would people want to be in my situation before we start throwing it out there? That's just how I think. And I'm going to leave
Only
that
thing
there.
y'all hear though is she got kids. That's all you hear. You don't hear she has a business. You don't hear that
There's
she
a heavy
owns
weight.
it.
To heck with that business. It's a
You
heavy
don't
weight.
hear that
That
she
child.
owns anything. You don't hear about anything. You don't hear about anything except for children. So you're selfish. You're literally stuck. If you don't have any kids, I would understand. I never dated anyone with kids when I didn't. But if you have children and the only thing you hear is, oh, she got kids, I don't want it, you're missing out. You're a
It means
selfish
you
man.
belong to you belong to someone else. You have given another man the highest honor of
But
humankind.
here's the thing,
You
we
have
live
birthed
in
his
reality.
child.
We're living in reality. Reality is, as he said, 70%
That's
of the
insecurity.
women have children. So therefore, there's going to be
I didn't
men.
say 70.
There's going to be men who go over there and deal with the woman who has children, and they're doing it every day, all day, every day.
We never said they didn't, but the 25% marriage rate saying they're not marrying them. That's what that say.
What do you mean? That doesn't say that.
Why don't it? Why
Every
don't it?
demographic is having a problem getting married. Every
No, they're
race is having
not.
a problem getting
White
married.
women are getting married at a 54% rate.
Their marriage rate is lower too. They're not.
No, it's 54% of them are married to
Okay,
y'all
can I say
25.
this?
but their rate has went down too.
So I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's at 54%, and it's
But their
looking
rate
more
has
and more
went down
like
too.
y'all.
The reason
Better
because
result.
is they accept more. That race of people of women accept more in their marriage just than a black woman would
what
accept.
does that mean? What's that mean?
That means, listen, I'm a caucus woman, and I am totally fine with my man pursuing other women during our marriage. Okay, I'm a black woman, and I'm not playing that. So yes, our marriage rates might be lower because we accept less things in our marriage than other races do. Indian women, they accept abuse from their head. I'm not talking about physical, but they have a lot of verbal abuse. Black women ain't taking that shit. We will leave you. So those numbers mean nothing.
And here's
So wait, come on. So I thought Brad and Chad and them treated y'all better. Y'all saying they're more verbally abusive. This is when I start getting confused with y'all.
Verbally abusive to their women.
Yes.
Oh, but they're sweet to you.
I'm saying to their women. I'm telling Tyranny's point. They're more aggressive with their women. They're marrying their women more. They're not marrying us at an alarming rate. So we're not making any kind of comparison with us. We're talking about how they treat their women. Tyranny is talking about how they treat their women.
Yep, okay. And they will stay. They will stay. They will stay. I'm not staying.
And you know the kick in the pants is this is the kick in the pants. You know the 25% marital rate. That says something about our men who don't want their own women. That says something about the black men who don't want to marry their women.
You got Tyranny sitting right here,
but they don't want to marry their women.
She's not staying. Tyranny said, "I'm not staying."
No. I'm not staying with a man that cheats on me.
All right, so it got nothing to do with the men. Y'all ain't staying with y'all men. It's y'all fault.
25% of the women get married. That says something about the men in our race. The men don't want to marry the women that they knock up, that they get pregnant. They don't want to marry their women.
That says something about y'all. They don't say something about us. It's the same 25% knocking y'all up. Here we go. Let me get these super chats, Mr. Walker.
Shout out to Miss Charming. Says, my daughter's 21 and I've worked hard to keep her grounded in reality. Social media is not real life, period. Amen, sister. Keep hard work.